Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're diving into the world of AI,
Okay.
but with a twist. We're not just talking about those general AI tools you hear about everywhere. We're going hyper-specific,
Right.
talking about those custom GPTs everyone's buzzing about.
Yeah, it's interesting how AI is shifting, isn't it? Like instead of one AI trying to do everything, we're seeing these purpose-built AI models now. They're
Yeah.
trained on super specific data sets,
Yeah,
to be amazing at just one thing.
it's like AI specialization.
Yeah.
And to help us break it all down, we're checking out AI Andy's YouTube video. It's called 5 Custom GPTs that will actually 10x your work.
Catchy title.
Right. And he really covers a lot.
He does, yeah.
From like research and marketing stuff
Yeah.
to video editing and even like software development.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we just jump right in?
Let's do it. Let's see what we find.
Okay, cool. So the first tool Andy talks about is this scraper by magical thing. And it's all about automating data collection and research.
Which, honestly, that's a huge pain point for so many people, right?
Tell me about it. It's like the worst part of any project.
Seriously. And that's what's so cool about Scraper. It basically eliminates all that manual copy pasting. Like when you're trying to gather info from websites.
Oh, I feel that in my soul.
Right.
So in the video, Andy actually uses it to analyze YouTube search results, which I thought was super interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was able to pull up views, upload dates, even subscriber counts for all those top-ranking videos on a topic.
It's like having X-ray vision into what's working on YouTube.
Right. And instead of just guessing about your content strategy, you can actually see the data behind what's successful. That's got to be so valuable for anyone with a YouTube channel.
Oh, absolutely. And the best part is Scraper isn't limited to YouTube. You can use it on any website.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like imagine grabbing competitor pricing off Amazon. Or like analyzing real estate trends on Zillow or something.
Game changer.
The possibilities are huge.
Okay, so let's switch gears a bit and talk about the marketing side of things.
Okay, yeah.
Andy also showed this tool called Meta Ads Strategist by Disruptive. And it seems like a total game changer, especially for anyone running ads on Facebook or Instagram.
I was just going to say, that's like, if you're doing any kind of social media marketing, this tool is like having an AI assistant.
Oh, tell me more.
Working behind the scenes to make sure your campaigns are amazing.
I like the sound of that.
Right. And in the video, Andy uses the Meta Ads Strategist to generate all these different ad copy variations. Like, those catchy headlines that are supposed to grab your attention?
Yeah.
That's what it does.
But it doesn't just stop at headlines, does it?
No. It does way more than that. It helps you figure out who to target with your ads, what kind of images to use.
Wow.
And it even does A/B testing.
A/B testing. So it's like,
It basically runs different versions of your ad to
Yeah.
see which one performs best.
that's smart.
Exactly.
So you don't have to guess.
It takes the guesswork out of it.
So it's like having a whole marketing team in one tool.
Pretty much. And I think that's what's so great about it. It gives small businesses and entrepreneurs access to tools that used to only be available to huge companies,
That's awesome. It's like leveling the playing field.
Exactly.
Now, I definitely want to talk about this next one because it sounds super cool. It's all about AI-powered video creation with this tool called InVideo AI. I mean, this is getting into some futuristic stuff, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It really does feel like science fiction is becoming reality. But the truth is AI development is moving so crazy fast. And InVideo AI is a perfect example.
Okay, so how does it actually work? Like, can it really help me make professional-looking videos?
Yeah.
Even if I have zero experience?
That's the crazy part. You don't need fancy equipment or anything. You don't even have to be on camera yourself if you don't want to.
Seriously?
Yeah. Remember Andy mentioned he has a faceless YouTube channel that makes him passive income?
Yeah.
This is the kind of tool that makes that possible.
Okay, I'm officially intrigued.
So basically, you give InVideo AI a prompt. Right.
A prompt, like what?
Like in the video, Andy asks it to create a video about traveling to Malaga, Spain, just as an example.
Okay.
And then, get this, the tool goes out and finds all these amazing visuals on its own. Like stunning drone footage of the coastline, shots of bustling markets, and delicious-looking food.
Wow. You could do all that just from a prompt.
And it's not just throwing random clips together. It actually edits them into a cohesive story,
No way.
complete with music, transitions,
Are you saying?
and even a voiceover. And he can even tweak things like the voiceover's accent, like to give it a specific vibe.
No kidding. Like what? He can make the voiceover sound British.
Yeah, exactly. He
Right.
does that in the video. It's pretty wild.
Okay, that's seriously impressive. And it just shows how AI is changing the game. I mean, not just for video pros, but for anyone who wants to create content.
It's true, yeah. It used to be that you needed like a whole team and a bunch of expensive gear to make high-quality videos.
Right, yeah.
But now tools like NVIDIA AI are making it possible for anyone to do it.
It's like AI is democratizing creativity.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
So we've talked about AI that helps us research, AI that helps us market, and AI that helps us make videos. What else is there?
Well, get ready because this next one is all about AI teamwork.
Oh, okay.
It's called Crew AI.
Crew AI. All right, I'm listening.
So imagine you're working on a complex project.
Okay, yeah.
And you wish you had like a whole team of specialists by your side.
Oh, don't I wish? That would be amazing.
Right. Well, that's kind of the idea behind Crew AI.
I'm intrigued.
It lets you assemble a team of AI agents, each with its own unique set of skills.
So it's like building your own AI dream team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to show how it works, Andy uses Crew AI to build a simple Pong game in the video.
Wait, really? He had AI build a whole video game.
A whole game.
That's incredible. I mean, even I know coding a game from scratch is tough,
Oh.
and I'm definitely not a programmer.
Oh, yeah, it's not easy, even for experienced developers.
Yeah.
But with Crew AI, Andy just tells it the end goal. I want a working Pong game.
Okay.
And then Crew AI takes over. It assigns roles to different AI agents like senior software engineer, software and quality control engineer.
Wow.
It even handles things like browser compatibility.
Like AI is basically managing itself.
Pretty much. It's
Yeah.
like having a self-managing development team.
That's wild. But does it actually work? Like, does the AI actually deliver a playable game?
It absolutely does. And it's not just some clunky prototype either. The AI team collaborates, they write the code, they debug it, and they end up with a fully functional Pong game.
Okay. My mind is officially blown. So we've gone from AI assistants to AI teams.
Right. It makes you wonder what's next.
Seriously.
Ah.
And what does this mean for the future of, like, software development?
Right. Like, will we even need human programmers anymore?
Or project managers?
It's a lot to think about.
It really is. Okay, so what's the last tool Andy covers?
The last one is called Grimoire.
Grimoire. Okay, I've heard whispers about this one.
Have you?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this super powerful tool for coders.
It's definitely causing a stir.
So what makes it so special?
Well, Grimoire is all about making coding faster and more efficient.
Okay, how does it do that?
So it has all these cool features built in, like hotkeys for common actions,
Gotcha.
pre-built project templates, and just a really intuitive interface overall.
So it's kind of like streamlining the whole coding process.
Exactly. It lets developers focus on the creative part of coding instead of getting bogged down in the tedious stuff.
That makes sense. And Andy puts it to the test with that same Pong game challenge, right?
He does, yeah. And what's really interesting is that Grimoire actually builds the game even faster than Crew AI did.
Oh, wow.
And the code is cleaner, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he even mentions how regular ChatGPT struggled with the Palm game. It kept throwing all these errors.
Interesting. So Grimoire was able to succeed where even ChatGPT fell short.
Exactly, and I think that speaks to the power of these custom GPTs, you know?
Right. It's not just about AI doing the work for us, but it's about AI giving us the tools to work smarter and faster.
Totally.
And that's a game changer no matter what you do. So it's more like having an AI partner
Yeah.
than just like a fancy AI code monkey, right?
Exactly. It's not about replacing human developers. It's about giving them superpowers.
I like it. So what you're saying is these custom GPTs are less about replacing us
Yeah.
and more about augmenting us,
Right.
making us better at what we already do.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so exciting about this whole thing. These tools are going to change how we work, how we create, maybe even how we think about problem solving in general.
It's like we're on the verge of this massive shift, kind of like the early days of the internet, you know?
Yeah, totally. And we're just starting to scratch the surface. The tools we've talked about today, Scraper, NVIDIA AI, all of them, they're just the beginning.
So where do we go from here?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? As more people get their hands on these custom GPTs, I think we're going to see this explosion of creativity and innovation.
And it makes you wonder, what skills are going to be important in this new world?
That's a good question.
Should we all be learning to code? Or maybe becoming data analysis experts?
Those are definitely valuable skills.
Mm.
But honestly, I think the most important thing is adaptability.
Adaptability. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, being able to learn new tools quickly,
Mhm.
embrace new technologies.
Be comfortable with change, basically.
Exactly, because the pace of change is only going to accelerate from here.
It's so true. Well, this has been an amazing deep dive. I've learned so much. about custom GPTs, and I have a feeling this is just the beginning of the conversation.
Absolutely.
So for anyone listening who's feeling inspired,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to jump in and start exploring these tools. You never know what amazing things you might create.
Couldn't agree more.
A huge thank you to you for guiding us through all of this. It's been a pleasure, as always.
It's always fun to geek out about AI with you.
And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us on the deep dive. We'll catch you next time.